The Hells Angels Motorcycle Club emerged from the ashes of World War II. The war had left a generation of young men searching for purpose and a sense of belonging. Many of these men had experienced the horrors of battle and the camaraderie of their fellow soldiers, and they found it difficult to adjust to the mundane routines of civilian life. In 1948, a group of restless veterans in San Bernardino, California, sought solace and brotherhood. They were men who had seen the worst of humanity and were now looking for a way to reclaim their sense of identity and adventure. The bonds they had formed during the war were strong, and they longed to recreate that sense of unity and purpose. They found it on the open road and in the rumble of their Harley-Davidson motorcycles. The freedom of the open road offered an escape from the constraints of society, and the powerful engines of their bikes provided the adrenaline rush they craved. Riding together, they felt a sense of liberation and brotherhood that was reminiscent of their days in the military. This marked the birth of the Hells Angels, a name inspired by the legendary Flying Tigers squadron of the war. The Flying Tigers were a group of American volunteer pilots who fought in China before the United States officially entered World War II. Their bravery and rebellious spirit resonated with the veterans, who saw themselves as modern-day warriors on a different kind of battlefield. These veterans, scarred by conflict, craved the adrenaline and camaraderie they had found in the military. The transition to civilian life was not easy for them. They missed the thrill of combat and the close-knit bonds they had formed with their fellow soldiers. The Hells Angels provided a way for them to recapture some of that excitement and brotherhood. They formed a brotherhood, bound by loyalty and a shared love for motorcycles. The club became a sanctuary for those who felt out of place in the post-war world. It was a place where they could be themselves, free from the expectations and judgments of mainstream society. The loyalty they showed to one another was unwavering, and their shared passion for motorcycles only strengthened their bond. The club's early days were marked by a sense of rebellion. They were not content to simply blend in and follow the rules. Instead, they sought to carve out their own path, one that was defined by freedom and defiance. Their actions often put them at odds with the authorities, but they reveled in their outsider status. They rejected societal norms and embraced a life on the fringes. The Hells Angels were not interested in conforming to the expectations of the mainstream. They valued their independence and were willing to live on the edges of society to maintain it. This rejection of conventional values made them both feared and admired by those who saw them as symbols of true freedom. Their appearance, often clad in leather jackets adorned with patches and riding in formation, became synonymous with rebellion and a challenge to authority. The patches they wore were more than just decorations. They were symbols of their identity and their commitment to the club. Riding in formation, they presented a united front, a powerful image of solidarity and defiance. The roar of their engines echoed their disdain for conformity. The sound of their bikes was a declaration of their presence and their refusal to be silenced. As they rode through quiet towns, the noise of their engines served as a reminder that they were a force to be reckoned with, a group that would not be easily ignored or subdued. The Hells Angels patches are more than just decorations. They are a complex visual language. These patches are a form of identity, a badge of honor, and a symbol of belonging to one of the most notorious motorcycle clubs in the world. Each patch is meticulously designed and placed, carrying deep meanings and stories that only insiders fully understand. Each patch tells a story, signifying rank, accomplishments, and affiliations. For instance, some patches denote the chapter to which a member belongs, while others indicate the member's role within the club, such as president, vice president, or sergeant at arms. There are also patches that commemorate significant events or achievements, such as participation in a major rally or a long-distance ride. The centerpiece is the Death's Head logo, a skull with wings, inspired by the insignia of the 85th Fighter Squadron. This emblem is not just a logo. It is a powerful symbol that represents the spirit and ethos of the Hells Angels. The skull with wings signifies freedom, rebellion, and a willingness to confront danger head-on. This emblem, often emblazoned on the back of their jackets, became a symbol of defiance and a warning to outsiders. It serves as a clear message that the wearer is a member of a brotherhood that values loyalty, strength, and independence above all else. The Death's Head logo is a badge of honor that members wear with immense pride. The patches are fiercely protected. They are not just pieces of fabric, they are sacred symbols that represent the club's history, values, and identity. Members go to great lengths to safeguard their patches from theft or disrespect. Losing a patch is considered a grave dishonor, and any attempt to counterfeit or misuse them is met with severe consequences. Earning the right to wear them is a lengthy and arduous process, often involving acts of loyalty and commitment to the club. Prospective members, known as prospects, must prove their dedication through various tasks and challenges. This can include everything from running errands for full members to participating in club activities and demonstrating their loyalty in difficult situations. The colors, typically red and white, are sacred to the Hells Angels, and any disrespect shown towards them is met with swift and brutal retribution. The red and white color scheme is instantly recognizable and serves as a visual representation of the club's unity and strength. These colors are not just chosen at random, they hold significant meaning and are a source of pride for the members. The red symbolizes the blood they are willing to shed for the club, while the white represents the purity of their brotherhood and their unwavering commitment to each other. Riding in formation, the Hells Angels present a formidable sight, their patches and colors creating a powerful visual statement. This display of unity and strength is not just for show, it reinforces the bonds between members and serves as a reminder of their collective identity. The formation rides are a testament to their discipline, coordination, and the deep sense of brotherhood that binds them together. The clubhouse is the heart of the Hells Angels world, a place where members gather to socialize, plan activities, and reinforce their bonds. It is here that new patches are awarded, and the stories behind them are shared. The clubhouse is a sanctuary, a place where members can be themselves, free from the scrutiny of the outside world. It is a space that embodies the spirit of the club and serves as a constant reminder of their shared values and history. Despite their fearsome reputation, the Hells Angels are also known for their charitable activities and community involvement. They often organize and participate in charity rides, fundraisers, and events that benefit local communities. These actions are a testament to their commitment to giving back and supporting those in need. The patches they wear during these events serve as a reminder that, despite their tough exterior, they are also capable of compassion and generosity. Memorial rides are another important aspect of Hells Angels culture. These rides honor fallen members and serve as a way to keep their memory alive. Special patches are created for these occasions, each one telling the story of a member who has passed away. These patches are worn with pride and reverence, a symbol of the enduring bond between members, even in death. Rallies and gatherings are a key part of Hells Angels life, providing opportunities for members from different chapters to come together, share stories, and strengthen their bonds. Special patches are often created for these events, commemorating the occasion and serving as a memento of the experience. These patches are cherished by members, a tangible reminder of the camaraderie and brotherhood that define the Hells Angels. Long-distance rides are a rite of passage for many Hells Angels members. These journeys test their endurance, resilience, and commitment to the club. Patches earned from these rides are worn with great pride, a testament to the members' dedication and perseverance. Each patch tells the story of a journey, a challenge overcome, and a bond strengthened. Club meetings are another important aspect of Hells Angels life. These gatherings provide a forum for members to discuss club business, plan activities, and make important decisions. Patches earned from attending these meetings are a symbol of the members' active participation and commitment to the club's success. They are a reminder of the collective effort that goes into maintaining the club's legacy and ensuring its future. The club is known for its annual motorcycle rallies, which attract thousands of bikers from around the world, Hells Angels. Annual motorcycle rallies are a significant event in the biker culture and attract thousands of riders from around the world. These rallies are typically held in rural areas and feature a variety of activities, including motorcycle competitions, live music, food vendors, and camping. The rallies are an opportunity for Hells Angels members and other bikers to socialize, network, and celebrate their shared passion for motorcycles. While the rallies are generally peaceful events, they have sometimes been marred by violence and crime. In recent years, law enforcement agencies have increased their presence at rallies to maintain order and prevent trouble. The most prominent motorcycle rally since 2000 is arguably the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. Held annually in Sturgis, South Dakota, This event is one of the largest motorcycle rallies in the world, attracting hundreds of thousands of attendees each year. The rally features a variety of activities, including motorcycle competitions, live music, parades, and a massive vendor village. It is a popular destination for Hells Angels members and other biker clubs from around the world, as well as for casual motorcycle enthusiasts. The term 1%er is synonymous with outlaw motorcycle clubs like the Hells Angels. These clubs have carved out a unique niche in the world of motorcycling, one that is steeped in rebellion and a fierce sense of independence. The Hells Angels in particular have become emblematic of this subculture, with their distinctive patches and unmistakable presence at rallies and events. The origin of the term 1%er can be traced back to a statement made by the American Motorcyclist Association. In an effort to distance the majority of motorcyclists from the negative image associated with outlaw clubs, the association declared that 99% of motorcyclists were law-abiding citizens. This left the remaining 1% to be those who operated outside the law, a label that the Hells Angels and similar clubs would come to embrace wholeheartedly. The Hells Angels and other 1%er clubs took this label and wore it as a badge of honor. They proudly set themselves apart from mainstream society, creating a distinct identity that was both alluring and intimidating. Their loyalty was to their brothers, their code of conduct, and their way of life. The bond between members was unbreakable, forged through shared experiences and a mutual understanding of what it meant to be a Hells Angel. The Hells Angels have been involved in numerous criminal activities, including drug trafficking, extortion, and violence. The club has been linked to numerous illegal activities, including drug trafficking, extortion, assault, and murder. While not all members are involved in crime, the club's reputation has been tarnished by the actions of its criminal elements. The Hells Angels have been involved in several high-profile legal cases, including the Altamont Free Concert. The Altamont Free Concert was a pivotal event in rock music history, held in December 1969 at the Altamont Speedway in California. Intended as a peaceful counterculture gathering, the concert turned violent when the Hells Angels, hired as security, began to clash with the crowd. The most infamous moment came when a young man named Meredith Hunter was stabbed to death by a Hells Angel during the Rolling Stones performance. The Hells Angels have a long-standing rivalry with the rival motorcycle club, the Outlaws. The Hells Angels' rivalry with the Outlaws is one of the most well-known feuds in the world of motorcycle clubs. The two groups have been engaged in a long-standing conflict that has resulted in violence, territorial disputes, and criminal activity. The rivalry is believed to have originated in the 1960s. The Hells Angels have a strict code of conduct that members are expected to follow. This code is often unwritten and passed down through generations. While the specific details may vary from chapter to chapter, the core principles of the code generally include loyalty. Members must be loyal to the club and its members above all else. Respect. Members must show respect for other members, particularly those who have been in the club longer. Violence. The use of violence is often seen as a last resort, but members are expected to be willing to defend the club and its members if necessary. Secrecy. Members must maintain secrecy about the club's activities and the identities of other members. Discipline. Members who violate the code of conduct may face disciplinary action, which can range from fines to expulsion from the club. Adherence to the code of conduct is essential for membership in the Hells Angels. Members who fail to follow the rules may find themselves ostracized or even expelled from the club. The Hells Angels have been accused of being a criminal enterprise. Law enforcement agencies and prosecutors have argued that the club is a structured organization involved in various illegal activities such as drug trafficking, extortion, and violence. However, the club has consistently denied these allegations and maintained that it is a legitimate motorcycle club. From their humble beginnings in California, the Hells Angels have become a global phenomenon. With chapters in numerous countries across continents, their influence extends far beyond the borders of the United States. This expansion is a testament to the allure of their brotherhood and the power of their reputation.